Hey guys, what's up? It's Ramon again, and welcome back to the Moonlock Podcast. So, for this episode, it will be just me. It's a solo episode. Like I mentioned, for this week, we won't have any guests because I'm taking a break on that, but trying something like solo episode with just me talking to the mic and sharing my thoughts. If you've been watching my YouTube videos, I've been documenting my NBA hobby journey, and that's kind of like the first parang I'm doing things solo, no guests, and trying things different. So let's see. So for today's episode, episode 6 of season 2, today I will be sharing about 3 things that I started after getting hired. Yes. So if you don't know, just to give an update, I've been I'm back in the corporate world. So I've been hired as an operations ads executive. Yeah. So I just finished my second week, and it's been information overload with all trainings and readings. I'm still in operations, but now on digital marketing. And basically, my job is to strategize and set up campaigns for our campaign ads for our clients. And so, hindi naman siya really new. Meron akong konting experience with Facebook ads because of our business. But with regards to setting up Google campaigns, search ads, and the like, so dun talaga ako medyo nag-a-adjust pa. But it's been a great 2 weeks. My team's great. My boss is great. And I also just got my new office table. I ordered from Shopee, so make sure to also check my affiliate link. And okay. And then I got a external keyboard kasi sira yung zero dito sa keyboard ng laptop. And then a fan, a cooling fan. So mas okay yung workstation ko right now. So it's been a great 2 weeks, yan. And with that 2 weeks, I realized a few things, and I wanted to build some habits along the way. So here are a few things that I started and that I've been building for the past 2 weeks. So just a disclaimer, I'm no expert on the things that I will be talking about. These are just experiences of mine that I wanted to share, and hopefully, you'll be able to learn a thing or two. But if not, then okay lang then. I'm doing this building of habit because for sure for the next few weeks magiging busy na rin with work, and I just wanted to build something na parang you know build some headspace para hindi naman ako ganun super stressed when the actual stress comes in. All right, again, so not an expert, not an expert, and I just want to share a few things that is working for me. Yeah. So first is I started meditating. Okay, so after my episode with Arga, wherein we talked about how she started meditating and the benefits it had with her, so I got inspired and re-downloaded the Balance app. So that's the app that I've been using when the pandemic started. So it's simple, easy to navigate, and there are different plans and modes that you can choose from depending on your goal. What's cool about this is when I downloaded the app, binigyan nila akong 1 year free trial. So, syempre, kinuha na natin yun. And then, afterwards, nag-alert na ako sa calendar ko on when to unsubscribe. So, mahal din siya. Parang nasa 3,000 annual din siya. Ayun. So, what I do is, I do like 3 meditations in a day. So, that might be a lot for some, but yeah, hear me out. So what I do is at the morning I start like a 10-minute um, meditation, one in the afternoon so that I can rest my eyes from the screen time, and then one in the evening. So usually yung sa gabi nakakatulog na ako, dire-diretso na yun. So yeah, um, having done a few meditation during the pandemic and now, meron na ako, parang nakaka 14 days streak na ako. Yan. And some of the benefits that I felt was I don't get um, irritated as much. Medyo irritable kasi ako as a person. But yun, like I said, you don't have to feel stressed or pressured to start meditating. So you can have you don't have to be in a stressful situation. I feel like to start meditating. Um, Kasi feeling ko lang, but maybe some of the people feel like they're okay, and there's nothing really um, there's nothing really to meditate about, ganyan. But yun, that's just my opinion. Okay, so on the app, there are single meditations wherein you can choose depending on what you feel at the moment. So um, if you're feeling creative, for example, or for if you feel like you want to meditate for gratitude or for joy, there are certain skills that you can learn while meditating. And you'll see that on the app. So benefits like for gratitude, like you'll learn love and kindness, and then it helps you learn to better understand yourself and relate to others. Other benefits are it decreases self-criticism, reduces stress, and increase well-being. So um, yeah, you probably won't feel the improvement after one meditation, but it can happen. And that's because that's just for me, because I really felt na I was able to sleep better after like a day or two. So ayun, something like that. Also, waking up early isn't that hard. And then even though that I'm tired from sitting down 8 hours a day doing other meetings as well, I've been experiencing deep and calm sleep. And that's something that I haven't felt in a year and a half. Um, Especially for those who knew what happened to me last year, like I really can't sleep. Hindi ako makatulog. I'm having a hard time sleeping, and during this past 2 weeks that I'm constantly meditating, okay yung effect sa akin. So yeah, something that you may want to try if you're having a hard time sleeping. So yeah, I'm on a 14-day streak, 12 day streak, and it's been a good and great experience. If you're into meditation, can you share your thoughts and what are your best practices so that I can also apply it and try it for myself? So again, maybe 3 times a day is a lot for some or a lot for you. So just take it easy, start small. I would suggest lang if you would start, maybe you wanna try yung sa sleep, like meditate before sleeping, and then ayun, magdo-doze off ka na dun. So, ayun, if you have practices or any tips, leave them on the comments. Ayan. So, the second one is having a job made me wake up early. Yan, realize ko. And this is something that I've at the house, parang something na talagang we wanted to make it as a habit. So, it's been hard. It's been hard waking up, especially um, if you're really at the comfort of your own room, kung saan ka talaga sanay na natutulog. And this has been my dad's point all this time that especially when we were doing Lil Bros to our business. So I mean, you don't wake up when you just feel like it. So treat the business as how you'll treat when you have your corporate job. And the pressure to deliver on the corporate job setting, syempre kailangan same efforts with the business. But To be honest, it hasn't been like that the whole time because of as, masarap talaga matulog sa sarili mong kama eh. Unlike pag nasa apartment ako before. So yeah, added pressure because of the new job and also with the help of meditating. Um, I've been waking up early and waking up early relatively okay. So hindi ka bugnutin pag gising mo. So I really feel like very light and energized, more focused and more confident with the routine I set. So that yeah, that's for number two. So it made me wake up early. Well, dahil one, dahil kailangan din. But also, um, mas maayos yung pag-set ko ng morning routine ko. So, I just want to share what my morning routine um, sounds like or goes by. So syempre I wake up before 8. So medyo late na nga yung 8 eh. I wake up mga 7:30 and then I start meditating. And after that, I leave my phone sa kwarto so that I will have additional rest time for my eyes since I'll be using the screen. I'll be in front of the computer the whole day. And then cook cook breakfast and drink coffee. Tapos, this is something na I didn't realize na I would really enjoy doing is I've been reading at least 15 minutes a day. So I've been reading. I'm not really a book person. I read articles sa laptop, but I don't read physical books that much. So honestly, reading has been helping me to become extra focused and gives me additional perspective coming into work. And then, of course, additional wisdom and knowledge is always a good thing. And you know, it's just refreshing to read na hindi lang nasa screen. So I've been reading what I've been reading. Shucks, I forgot the title of the book I'm reading, but it's about influence. Uh, wait. It's here. It's Becoming a Person of Influence by John Maxwell and Jim Dornan. Yeah. So it's about um, how you can impact people and just be a good influence to them. Ayun. So it's a easy read, great book. Halfway through now. So if I'll be able to finish this book, it will be the first book na matatapos ko this year. Wow! It's not too late to start reading again. Ayun, after that, I prep for work by 9 and then start at 10. And my next habit that I wanted to create is sleep early naman. Yeah. It's been a great 2 weeks because of the routine that I set. So medyo extra focus lang. And feeling mo kasi madami ka na nagawa eh. So you have the feeling that you've achieved something and then you want just to sustain the momentum coming into work, and then kung may mga extra side gigs ka pa after, so you can that's a good way to start. Yeah. And then lastly, so the last thing that I started after getting hired is I tried and started a new hobby. So, being stuck at home, so syempre, limited lang yung interactions. And of course, to make life a little bit interesting, you look for something new. Plus, I wanted to find new things to be happy about, and I found that in collecting sports cards. So, like I've mentioned before, I got introduced in the sports card, specifically the NBA, through my valuable player. So it's a card splitting company. It's like buying a stock from a company. and then for a portion of the value from the player's card. Yeah. So you can also sell those parang stocks, sabihin na natin stocks of that person also through the company. So it was a great stepping stone just to learn about the hobby. So shout out to Justin Alvarado. Yeah, you guys really helped me, especially a beginner like me, to get into the hobby. But my friend Nico, he also started collecting cards. We went to his place to deliver coffee, and then he mentioned that he's starting already collecting physical cards. So parang nainggit din ako kasi sabi ko, ako din nag-start na din ako sa hobby but it's card splitting. And then he mentioned na parang okay din na meron kang personal collection mo na hawak mo, ganyan. So I got curious. And then, ayun, where did I start? Parang, I started sa gimmick box break with Poy naman, yan. So, I forgot paano ba ako napasali kay Poy? Yeah, nagpagawa siya ng ng poster and then I got curious. So sumali ako sa box break nila which is gimmick box break. Yan, and then yun yung una kong nakuhang physical cards from that box break. So I got clippers and then so shout out to Poy, shout out to Nico Lardizabal for also helping me out. But it was also Alvin Obilio who helped me like connect with a lot of Facebook groups, and then he also taught me a lot of terms and how to just navigate around that space. So it's been fun window shopping, getting to know these printing brands, the type of cards na kahit ngayon parang nahihirapan pa rin ako i-identify, but thanks to those friends for helping me navigate through the hobby. So it's just not collecting physical cards that's fun, but also connecting with other people na nandun sa community. And of course, shout out to Anthony Agno who's also starting with the hobby. So it's fun just to interact. I've met a lot of friends na tiga Lasal Canlubang din pala that I didn't know but is also into the hobby. So those kinds of things. Yan. So it's been fun. It's been fun. So why did I try a new hobby? Why did I start doing these habits? It's because I just wanted to feel happy. Not an expert about happiness, but the meaning of happiness since the pandemic has changed for all of us, and a lot of things that makes us happy from the pre-pandemic era has been taken away from us because of the virus. And I'm just tired of thinking a lot of what ifs, and I just got tired of wanting to go back to how things were. So I just searched for a different outlet, and one I found it in sports cards, and another is you know just try to make things different for you each day. Kahit na yung routine ay medyo tuloy-tuloy. I mean, it's the same for each day, but reading has been new again for me. Meditating has been new. So it just, may maiba lang sa'yo para hindi ka mabore and para hindi ka lang din ma-burn out with all of the things that we've been reading on social media or since we can't go out and interact with our friends physically. So, iba din kasi, although, as much as we wanted to meet people face to face, I think it's just meeting other people. I think it's just great and solid for overall mental health and headspace. Again, not an expert, but it's been working for me. I hope you got something from the episode. I would love to hear your thoughts, guys, about meditating, your morning routine, and if you have a new hobby that you recently discovered or tried during the pandemic, let me know. And then, baka pwede ko rin siyang itry. Um, okay, yun. I would love to hear from you guys. Please tag me or comment or story, whatever. It's at Ramon Nagbisit and at the Munak Podcast. If you haven't subscribed or followed us on Spotify, it's at the Munak Podcast and also on YouTube. So really thank you for staying and for listening. So that's it for this episode. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you next week with a new episode, a new list. Bye.